Getting lost in the music is great, except if you're driving. Nissan's available Intelligent Safety Shield technologies could help you avoid bad drivers. Hurry into your local Nissan store and get great offers during the Safety Today event. Or shop ChooseNissan.com today. Now, back to the music.
Blog Talk Radio.
Here we go. Blast off.
This is True Capitalist Radio. True Capitalist Radio.
I am your host, the man they call Ghost.
The badass of business.
Give him capitalism or give him death.
That's it. Period.
Broadcasting from his Skyline office studios in beautiful downtown Austin, Texas.
You sound fruitier than a box of Fruit Loops, for Christ's sake.
And now, he'll take it from here. Your host, the prognosticator of prognosticators, the man they call Ghost.
Hey, what's going on, folks? And thank you for tuning in with me to another edition of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. It is episode number 229, folks. And, like I said, when I restarted the broadcast, I am no longer covering the markets. It's a rigged game, folks. If I were anybody, I would take my money out of equities completely. All right? I'd be even cashing out of real estate if you want my personal opinion, but to each their own. But I would be stacking my chips if I were you. There's going to be a crash, and when there's a crash, that's when you should start buying, baby. That's when wealth and true wealth is created. I mean, even Warren Buffett said that when everybody's running away from the markets, that's when you start running towards the markets, baby. All right, so once again, we're not going to have our traditional rundown of the markets because, like I said, there's not even that many individual investors. People have given their money to these 401ks, these IRAs, these mutual funds. These Bernie Madoff characters, they give their money to somebody hoping that they can make them more money, for Christ's sake. I mean, it's one of the most stupidest things I've ever heard of all time. I mean, you see, that's why we, folks, we are capitalists. We like to take control of our own lives, our own financial freedom. We don't need some supposed financial bookworm out here trying to tell us what to do, trying to, sit here and try to use financial schemes and fuzzy math so put some rake of our hard-earned money in his goddamn or her goddamn pocket, for Christ's sake. Anyway, folks, let's get right into it. Of course, folks, if you do want to call into the broadcast, the call-in number is 516-453-9903 is the number to call here. And, of course, if you want a shout-out, we're going to have a new hashtag for shout-outs today. Hashtag arrest Michelle Fields. We'll get to that in a moment, but if you want to be shouted out later on in the broadcast, by God, if you're on Twitter, hashtag arrest Michelle Fields. Spread it around like wildfire. All right, because that's what we need to do. Anyway, folks, let's get right into it, folks. What happened today? What happened? I mean, didn't I just talk about this, not too long ago, that Scott Walker was going to endorse Ted Cruz, and that we as the Trump train need to be very concerned about this, because I feel that they're going to do what Ted Cruz and the Bush crime family did out here in Texas. They're going to do some ballot stuff, and they're going to do some vote rigging. All right? I mean, I'm not kidding around. This is dirty politics. All right, they're trying to do anything and everything to thwart Trump. That's why the establishment. I mean, how the hell do you think I knew before Scott Walker? I mean, I do want to credit Roger Stone. He was the one that pretty much has all the 411 info. But the reason that Roger Stone knows is because establishment think collectively. You understand? They're thinking collectively. They're out here trying to see as a system a way to save their own stupid hides and to throw Trump under the bus so that they can elect their own nominee. I'm telling you right now, they're only utilizing Ted Cruz as a smokescreen in order to destroy the 1,237 delegates that Trump needs, that is necessary for him to legitimately win the Republican nomination. And that's what these damn imbeciles at the Republican establishment are doing. All right, that's exactly what's going on. And let me tell you, once again, Scott Walker, former presidential candidate, before he realized, I mean, he has like the personality of a freaking chalkboard, and realized nobody really liked his ass, and he got out. All right? I mean, this is a despicable character as it relates to people. I mean, once you start digging deep into these bureaucrats, I mean, it just gets sicker and sicker. I mean, did you know that Scott Walker's campaign manager and 5 others got indicted and arrested for allegedly embezzling $70,000 from a damn veterans charity? Huh? Can you believe this crap? I'm not kidding around. I mean, these are the kind of characters that are going up against Trump. These are system establishment, know how to funnel money and know how to, pay for sleazeball ads, agitators, the whole 9 yards. I mean, hell, they're even paying the influence of the media. I mean, it's obvious. If you take a look at the goddamn boob tube today, if you read the mainstream media, they'll have you believing that Donald Trump's star is fading and that all of a sudden his popularity is dwindling, which is utter crap. Anybody who's online knows that the Trump train is alive and well, baby. And let me tell you something, if this damn establishment, this GOP, this Republican Party tries to thwart Donald Trump in an illegitimate fashion, if they try to thwart his rise as the Republican nominee, I think there needs to be some serious business happening to the delegates. All right, because let me tell you something, if that's the case, the man gets 1237 and they still have a broker convention, it's a slap in the face to everybody who was waiting in line at those primaries and those caucuses. It's a slap in the face to America. It's a slap in the face to the idea of what kind of freedom that we're supposed to be having out here. And I'm telling you, this is a systematic move by the Republican establishment. We got to be very cautious, folks. If you are for the Trump train, well, by God, I implore you, please do what you can. Spread information. Go out there and spread everything you can. I mean, because let me tell you, it's coming at all angles at Trump. I mean, on an international scale, on a religious scale, with the damn Pope, on a freaking GOP establishment scale. On a presidential scale, when you got stupid-ass Obama over here trying to say that he's disqualified as president. For what? Because you said, you piece of trash? Give me a break. Anyway, folks, once again, Scott Walker endorses Ted, sleeping with everybody with my cruise missile cruise over here because the Republican establishment is plotting against Trump. Believe me. And don't think that Paul Ryan isn't – I mean, this is their neck of the woods, folks. Don't you understand that? Paul Ryan, you got Scott Walker. I mean, in my opinion, the fix is in the bag in Wisconsin against Trump. And I strongly urge anybody who sees any kind of tomfoolery as it relates to the voting process out there in Wisconsin, go and report it to stopthesteal.org. All right, that's stopthesteal.org. I mean, this is serious business, man. This is serious business. I kid you not. These people are trying to do whatever it takes. It's one of the most slimiest things that I've ever seen in politics today. I've never seen such a thing. So that's why we got to come together. The Trump train is in effect in the House. And let me tell you something about another sleazeball thing that they've tried to do today. with this Michelle Fields situation. Oh, Michelle Fields.
Oh, I'm such a victim. I got assaulted. I almost got thrown to the ground.
Shut up, you stupid, stinky, freaking liberal in freaking sheep's clothing, freaking piece of trash. You are disposable road trash for your utter deception. You devious, disgusting dish rag whore. I mean, with all due respect, I mean, can you believe the gall? Obviously, this broad decided to press some sort of criminal charges against the campaign manager of Trump's campaign because of some incident in which, and let me tell you something right now, folks, it's more than obvious, thanks to Donald Trump, who had his own place under surveillance at that particular time. He's got photos, he's got other vantage point footage in which it shows Michelle Fields actually first initiating contact, actual physical contact with Donald Trump. And by definition, folks, if you even, as far as touch anybody, you can't even touch anybody in America that doesn't want to be touched. If you touch somebody and they did not want to be touched by you, even if it's just a small little touch, you can actually go and just like this dumb, stupid, four-eyed bimbo Michelle Fields did, go out and press charges, and, then the DA will take it, or whatever the case might be, go get an arrest warrant, and all that crap. Ridiculous, and I cannot believe that this disgusting bimbo, and I'm glad Breitbart let go of her and her cuck, Shapiro over there. I'm glad they let them go. I'm glad they let them go, and I'm glad they fell in disgrace. They're probably going to go have to bottom feed over there in the left now. They're going to turn into leftists because, their goddamn careers are completely flushed down the toilet, and rightfully so, in my opinion. I'm glad that their journalistic careers are being flushed down the damn proverbial toilet because they did it to themselves. And I am calling, all right? I am calling on the arrest of Michelle Fields, all right? There is undisputable evidence, all right, that shows that Michelle Fields actually physically touched Donald Trump prior to the initiation of contact by his campaign manager. And by definition, that was self-defense, all right, on the campaign manager's part, and it was assault on Donald Trump for Michelle Fields. And I don't know if you see the particular picture that Trump tweeted out in which it shows the actual contact Fields actually made with Donald Trump. She actually had some kind of an object in her hand, for Christ's sake. And in this day and age, who the hell knows? It's obvious Michelle Fields is a liberal. She wouldn't be conducting herself like this and trying to make a mockery of the Trump campaign and if she wasn't some kind of a bedwetting liberal, for Christ's sake. And she had something in her hand when she initiated contact with Trump. And in this day and age, who the hell knows? She could have had, some AIDS needle or some kind of crap like that. Who the hell knows anymore, man? So I'm calling on the arrest of Michelle Fields, all right, because there is undisputable evidence that she initiated physical contact with Donald Trump, and she should be arrested. And that's all there is to it. That is all there is to it. Now, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to give shout-outs on the air right now. All you have to do is tweet the hashtag arrest Michelle Fields. And I want you to tweet it because we need to get this goddamn trend trending. All right, we need to get it trending because if we don't, this stupid little bimbo is going to think that she's going to get away with it. She's going to think that she's going to be able to be like,
look what I did. I did that to him. I'm making myself relevant because my journalistic career is being flushed down the douchebag toilet.
You stupid broad. Anyway, once again, on the Twitter hashtag, arrest Michelle Fields is the Twitter hashtag if you want a Twitter shout-out. Do we have any Twitter shout-outs, engineer? All right. We've got I Love Robin Hood in the place. Manhood_magic. Are you kidding me? Jim Crow Laws in the house. Zap Pooch. Oh, that's huge. Scumbag. You see, look, for you folks that don't know, I mean, I didn't mean to get my personal life into the show, but yesterday, my goddamn dog chewed on the damn plug, all right, zapped himself. You know, my damn screens on my computers went all black. All right, I mean, tried out my old mic. I mean, as you can see, I'm still using a freaking, smartphone here, which ain't so smart, all right, which I guess now the FBI he's probably listening to me right now. They're probably getting the front row, seat, listening to what I'm saying, for Christ's sake. I shared this with the show because, I mean, we had dead air for about 20 minutes, for Christ's sake, and now everybody and their goddamn brother is out here making freaking troll accounts with my dog's name, Templeton. Jesus Christ, really funny. Zap Pooch. Screw you. Here's another one. The Dog of Ghost. Okay, great. I'm very happy for you. Meaty Sleepy. Okay. Votes for Templeton. Oh, Jesus Christ. Are you kidding me? Look, I'm not going to be doing no freaking Twitter shout-outs out here if you people are going to be making fun of my freaking dog, all right? I can't believe it. I'm sitting over here. We're trying to get Arrest Michelle Fields trending on Twitter, folks, and all I'm getting is bombardment of freaking troll terrorists and cyber vermin who insist upon making these troll names and making fun of my freaking poor dog. And look, here's another one. Wires for Templeton. That's just, Jesus Christ. Why am I even doing Twitter shout-outs, for Christ's sake? Anyway, we got the bot specialists in the house. We've got Templeton Cruz. Shove it up your ass, Templeton Cruz, for Christ's sake. We've got, what else we got? Look at, are you kidding? How many Twitter accounts did you people make, for Christ's sake? Jesus Christ, man. Somebody named Thought Control, huh? Thought Control. Yeah, like, THO, the thought, that hoe over there, yeah. We've got Pills _here. We've got Green Leader 1978 in the house. We've got a Hambone and Proud. And let me tell you something, folks. I don't know if you folks were actually conducting yourself in the Hambone movement. When we had it the last time, I was trying to encourage folks that see these disgusting, wastes of human platyplasm or protoplasm or both, whatever the hell it is. I mean, it's just disgusting, like, celluloid dripping off their ears, and they get in these freaking, hover-rounds, and they drive around, for Christ's sake, in the supermarket, and they expect you to move out of their way because they're, fat, disgusting, slovenly bastards that, got, Obama to pay for them a freaking hover-round, for Christ's sake. And what I suggested that people do back about 4 or 5 years ago was you don't have to initiate anything with them. Just, as they're passing by or as they're backing up in their goddamn stupid hover around and they have that ridiculous sound, beep, 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 just say, Hambo. I mean, that's all you have to say. I mean, as they're coming by, as they're creeping along on a damn hover around, Hambo. Anyway. Sorry, I'm digressing here. I'm sorry. I mean, I've got, look at chocolates for Templeton. I mean, look at a ghost granny. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. I'm done with this crap. I mean, I'm just done with it, all right? I mean, I'm sorry that I'm suggesting that we do Twitter shout-outs in hopes of having the Arrest Michelle Fields trend on Twitter. I mean, we got to make that a trend. She needs to be arrested. She needs to be arrested. This woman made initial contact with Trump, touched the man, and by definition, that is assault. She should be arrested. All right, arrest Michelle Fields is the hashtag. Let's see what we got going on over here. We've got burnt waffle and, Jesus Christ. We've got a cruise in tub guy. Oh, Christ. Oh, my God. We've got Sergeant Yoda in the place. What's going on with Sergeant Yoda? We've got Twist a Ham in the place. We've got Boss Toniel or whatever. I don't know what the hell that. Commander Biff in the house. What's going on to Commander Biff? Who the hell else do we got here? We got Sevinsky Soltenden or whatever the hell that's. I'm sorry if I screwed up your name. Komodo Radio in the house. New York City NYT. What's going on, baby? We've got It's Hip to. I'm not going to say that crap. What else we got? We've got Dark Side Phil. We've got, they just keep coming in. They just keep them coming, baby. Arrest Michelle Fields is the hashtag. We need to get this goddamn thing trending along, and I'm not joking. Arrest her. Arrest her now. She initiated the goddamn physical contact with Donald Trump, and she made a false claim and got his campaign manager arrested, and that's another goddamn charge if you want my personal opinion. All right? I mean, making a false arrest, making a false claim. That should be investigated. Arrest Michelle Fields. Anyway, we've got G-Man Capitalist in the house. What's going on? We've got angry. I'm not saying that. You freaking sick bastards. We've got K9 Volts. Jesus Christ. I mean, you see what I'm saying, folks? You see this? Are you hearing this? CJ Shuby, what's going on? We've got, Jesus Christ, I get the same idiots, for Christ's sake. All right, I'll come back to it, for Christ's sake. I'm not saying it. All right, I'm not saying these Templeton names. All right, I'm not saying any of these disgusting, despicable, filthy, troll, terrorist, cyber vermin names. I'll come back to the goddamn hashtag arrest Michelle Fields later, for Christ's sake. But by God, arrest her. Ann and the Wizard in the house. What's going on to Ann and the Wizard? Arrest Michelle Fields in the house, all right? Arrest Michelle Fields. That's all I got to say about that, all right? Jesus Christ, sound like Forrest Gump there. That's all I got to say about that. Anyway, I'm digressing, folks. Let's go ahead and move on to the next subject matter. The next subject matter at hand is, let's just stick on Trump for a second, all right? Let's stick on Trump because this is serious business. I mean, you look at the mainstream media today, folks. They are trashing the man. They're just spreading slanderous lies. They plastered the fact that his campaign manager was arrested thanks to this stupid, disgusting, dishonest, filthy bimbo. And they just plastered that. I mean, why aren't they plastering the fact that Hillary Clinton should be indicted for passing classified information on her own goddamn personal email? I mean, it's a breach of national security. But once again, what did I say yesterday, folks? They're not going to indict her. They're not going to indict her. And like I said, she will be the nominee for the Democratic Party. I mean, I hate to keep reiterating this. I know there's Bernie Sanders fans that actually believe out there, they actually think. But I'm telling you, I would bet money. Even if Bernie Sanders gets all the delegates in the primary and all that crap, you're going to feel the burn, all right. You're going to feel the burn right in your crotch. Because let me tell you, he is not going to be the nominee for the Democrats. He's not. I mean, don't you understand? Hillary Clinton knows where the bodies are buried. She will take down Washington, D.C. before she's indicted. And before she's denied, once again, the presidency. I mean, this is serious. Politics is serious business, as you can see. I mean, it's so serious now that they're trying to sell us, the people, the American people, they're trying to sell us the fact that it's okay that the party is going to just disregard the people's vote and pick their own nominee. It's okay. That's the new American thing to do. I mean, when the hell did we become goddamn communist China? When did we become communist China? When did we become these, disgusting people that got to be led around like chattel, like some serfs or something? I mean, this is what I'm talking about. Even the mainstream media, even these talking heads on these freaking news channels are trying to suggest that it's okay that the party is going to nominate its own nominee, even if the people vote for someone completely different. It's okay. So give me a freaking break. All right? Give me a break. I mean, why don't you wake up, people? All right? I mean, I know there's a lot of people on the Trump train waking up, and by God, I'm glad to have met a lot of these people. There's a lot of people follow me on Twitter that are part of the Trump train. We need every one of you. I'm not kidding around. I mean, go on every social media sites. Go on the forum posts. Go on the blogs. Go on the chat rooms. You've got to expose what is happening. This is a systematic takedown of Donald Trump. He is a threat to the establishment. He's self-funding his campaign. How more capitalist can you get? How more capitalist can you get than funding your own campaign? I don't understand how more capitalist that is. He's a capitalist. This is a capitalist revolution. Why do you think that I brought back the capitalist army? We're united. I mean, this is an important time in American history. I mean, it goes above and beyond my own personal privileges and my own personal lavishes and my own personal lifestyle. This has the country on the line. And the only way that we're going to be able to do anything is if we act in unison. The only way we're going to make America great again is if we act together and we show the establishment that no matter how much money, no matter how much Koch brothers money, no matter how much George Soros money, no matter how much David Brock influence, you're not going to be able to take down the momentum of this peaceful overthrow of the government like Mike Huckabee suggested. That is Donald Trump. I just got a tweet right now that Bill O'Reilly just tweeted, breaking news, some Trump supporters call for the arrest of Michelle Fields. You're goddamn right, Bill O'Reilly. All right, I'm glad that you're tweeting it because she should be arrested. She should be arrested. I'm telling you, we are the new media, folks. You being in this fiber optically connected world that we call the internet. You are the new media. You retweeting, you tweeting, you posting on Facebook, you going out there and creating your own show, creating your own blog, spread it around like wildfire, man. I'm not joking. We're the new media. We don't need some freaking MSNBC Rachel Maddow, half shimp lookalike from Three Stooges, son of a bitch, trying to sit here and suggest something into our own heads. We've got the power of the internet, all right? We've got the power of the internet. So when anyone on these internets suggests something to us in the blink of a Google search, you can call these people out or validate what they're saying. And, of course, now that I suggested that Bill O'Reilly just tweeted some Trump supporters are calling for the arrest of Michelle Fields, now that I say it on my show, the son of a bitch took it down. The son of a bitch took it down. Confirmed for True Capitalist Radio listener Bill O'Reilly. And you know what? I don't blame you, Bill O'Reilly. I don't blame you, because let me tell you something right now. What I'm doing is I am giving the straight dope of politics. No more pussyfooting around, all right? This is too important. Trump needs to be elected. He must be elected. He must be elected. Anyway, folks, let's go ahead and take some calls here, all right? 516-453-9903 is the number to call. The phone lines are jammed. I know, folks, I'm going to try to make room here. We're talking about Donald Trump and how it is imperative that this man is elected. This is our time now. The capitalist and the capitalist army. This is our time now. These stupid bureaucrats, these same people that are talking about feeling the burn, these same people that are for Bernie Sanders were the same jerk dicks that were for Barack Obama. I mean, like I suggested yesterday, didn't we hear these same claims that these Bernie Sanders supporters are shoving out of their shit funnels all right, and trying to suggest. So didn't we hear this same routine back in 2008 with the Yes We Can and the change and all this other crap? I mean, do you understand, folks? These freaking politicians are soulless. They're soulless. And you know what's an unfortunate byproduct of these soulless politicians are soulless parts of the electorate. I mean, you know, when Obama came into office, everybody was like, "Yeah, it's gonna be great, baby. He's gonna have world peace, baby. He's gonna give everybody Cadillac, baby. He's gonna do this, baby." He did nothing. And I hate to keep beating a dead horse here, but I mean, do you understand? You do understand that this man gave the biggest wealth transfer in American history. And I can't keep beating, I'm going to keep beating a dead horse. I'm sorry, I keep beating it because it needs to be said. The stimulus package 2 bill, folks, I mean, if our economy was that much in dire straits, why in the hell did he give all that money to all those people that I suggested yesterday, that I said yesterday? Wall Street, the pornography industry got a piece of the goddamn stimulus package 2 bill. Hollywood, the tech industry. I mean, you know, GM, GE. All right, do you understand? And then once again, and then we'll go ahead and take your calls. The whole reason why college kids right now are in dire straits themselves, because once they're in college debt, they've got to pay that for life. College kids, wake up. It wasn't like that before. I'm telling you, when Stimulus Package 2 was passed by Obama, he made it illegal now. He made it illegal to file your college debt under bankruptcy, which is what all your leftist professors did, huh? These same Bernie Sanders leftist professors were able to go ahead and just say, hey, screw my college debt. I've already got a professor tenureship. I'm making $85+ K a year. Who cares if my credit's shot? I can always get new credit here in the next 8 years anyway. Who gives a crap? Because they're tenured. How come those leftist professors aren't enlightening you about that? How come those leftist professors didn't allow you to have the same opportunities that they did, that to file your student debt in bankruptcy so you don't have to pay for it for the rest of your life? You can thank Mr. Leftist, Mr. Obama himself for that. That's what I'm telling you, you Bernie Sanders mindless morons. You're going to be had. Just ask the Obama supporters of 2008. They got hoodwinked. I mean, who I feel bad for the most are the black folks in America today. I mean, they wholeheartedly, undoubtedly gave this man their support, and look at what happened in the span of 8 years. I mean, he has thrown the black community back about 50 or 60 years, and I'm not just talking about race relations. I mean, take a look at the murder rates. Take a look at the dropout rates. Take a look at the drug addict rates. Take a look at the HIV infection, for Christ's sake. I think I read somewhere in Dallas, Texas, I could be wrong, but I mean, there was a billboard that was taken out there, and it was so controversial out there in Dallas, Texas. I think it was 1 in 3 black males in Dallas, Texas has HIV or the AIDS. I mean, how come nobody's talking about this? Huh? How come Obama isn't talking about this? Because I'm telling you, he doesn't care. You understand? These bureaucrats are soulless. They're soulless, for Christ's sake, man. They're soulless. So wake up, you damn Bernie Sanders bedwetting, wish you had a free bag of Cheetos so you can, you know, sit at home and get Pop-Tart crumbs on the keyboard and wax your carrot to some freaked out pansexual porn or some crap. But, hey, this is the real world, buddy, all right? And you got to wake up and start realizing that at some point in time you got to start fending for yourself and stop listening to somebody that you think is going to give you something, because you ain't going to get dick, all right? Anyway, here, let's go ahead and take some calls here. 516-453-9903 is the number to call. Let's take some calls here. 502, what's up? You're on the horn.
Hey, Ghost. It's me, Scott. I mean, I was listening to the show, and I know you had a lot to say about how it seems like Denny's not going to give us free stuff, But I really think that this time it's okay. Think about it like this: Barack, right? He was black, and he came from this part of the world where like people were coming in, nobody knew what they wanted, so he didn't know what to do. But Benny, he's gonna give us lots of cookies. I mean it. I have faith in him. I don't know about this, Michelle.
Are you hearing this, folks? I mean, did you just hear this? He tried to apologize for Obama, and then out of his own warped mind tried to say, I believe him this time, Ghost. Come on. I mean, Bernie Sanders, he seems pretty legitimate. I mean, because he sounds like my grandfather. I'm Bernie Sanders, and I promise college kids I will make it the law that you don't have to pay for your college debt, but you'll have to work for the government for the next 40 years of your life in a gulag because that's what communist does, all right? And Viva la Revolution. I'm serious, man. I mean, did you all hear this crap? This is why this goddamn freaking presidential campaign is so important, man. This is what's in America, folks. You listen. You're hearing it for yourself. Jesus Christ, that was so painful to listen to. I almost want to puke. Oh, my God. All right, let's go to another caller here. 914, you're on the horn. What's up?
Hey, what's up, Ghost? I'm going to tell you right now why Bernie Sanders is a good candidate. He is going to give college financial aid. All right? He is going to give I have financial aid right now, and I'm spending it on free marijuana. And if I called in yesterday as ASHO, and you threw me off. I am ASHO, and I'm telling you, I'm spending my financial aid on marijuana.
Yeah, well, first of all, I don't think that you're ASHO. I mean, just because you have some, broken Spanglish-type vernacular, I don't believe you, because ASHO was this little 8-year-old, Justin Bieber lookalike Mexican kid. But I do believe that you're getting your little financial aid and you're burning it on some marijuana, smoking reefer, and you see, this is the consequence. This is it. I mean, all you liberals that try to make the argument that all anybody needs is a little bit of a leg up, all they need is a little bit of support, that's what they're doing with their support right there. Huh? Up in smoke, because up in smoke is where I want to be. Stupid milky liquor. Jesus Christ. You're hearing it right here for yourself, folks. This is America. Welcome to Obama's America. These are model citizens in Obama's America, folks. 786, you're on the horn. What's up?
Hey, Ghost. I just wanted to say that I fully support Trump. I believe that one of these days he's just going to light up the night. There's probably some city in America. He's going to take his campaign there. It's a city where the darkness can't hide, and there are going to be embers.
Okay, he just hung up there. I mean, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. It sounded like he had a speech there, and he was talking about him. I felt bad for the guy. Good God, but poor guy. Oh, man, that sucks. Hey, maybe call back another time, all right? And, this poor guy, hey, that's what you should do. If you have trouble speaking, just call up to the True Capitalist Radio broadcast, and if you can't do it, just hang up. And what the hell's the problem? I mean, poor guy. I mean, Jesus Christ. Keep practicing. Don't just accept that you're a stumbling, mumbling little fruit bowl jerk, all right? You keep trying, all right? You keep trying. All right, 712, what's up? You're on the horn.
Hey, Ghost.
What's up, man?
Hey, how are you?
Not too bad. Just here. I'm a little upset that the damn GOP's trying to rob this from Trump.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you heard about this, but just off topic, Will Smith died today.
Yeah, okay. All right. I mean, come on, man. I mean, is this what trolling has come down to now, for Christ's sake? I mean, come on. Jesus Christ. Anyway, let's keep it going, all right? I mean, this is serious business, all right? I mean, I know that there's going to be trolls. They're going to call up and be like, but let's keep it serious here, man. We have to make sure that Trump is elected. I'm going to take a couple of more calls, and then we're going to go back to the hashtag Arrest Michelle Fields, all right? Obviously, Bill O'Reilly from the O'Reilly Factor heard a little bit about it. Let's spread it around like wildfire, because she should be arrested. She was the one that made the initial contact with Trump. I mean, there's documented evidence. It's been proven. And on top of which, because his campaign manager, Trump's campaign manager, got publicly arrested, that should be another charge on Michelle Fields. I can't believe that, Michelle. What a devious piece of disposable road trash. Good God. Anyway, let's take a couple more callers here. 630, what's up? You're on the horn.
Hey, Ghost. I do have to agree with you that Trump should be president. I'll have to say Obama ruined our country, and Trump should make America great again.
Yeah, well, I agree with you there, son. I mean, that's the way it should be, man. I mean, we have to make sure that Trump is elected. I mean, I can't underscore it anymore. I mean, it's serious, man. This is serious business. All right, couple more calls, then we're going to the Twitter, and then we'll move on with the broadcast, if you will. All right, we've got 609. You're on the horn.
Yeah, hi, Ghost. I'm actually calling you from the Trump Hotel down in New York City right now.
Oh, really?
And, you know, Yes, sir. I'm from New Jersey, and Donald Trump used to be a very big part of the culture down here in New Jersey, mostly Atlantic City. You know, he had the Trump Hotel and everything.
Yeah, I remember.
Well, I'm voting for Trump, sir, but I've got a bit of concern. You know, he actually kind of damaged the economy here when he closed down the businesses. Do you feel comfortable that he'll be able to, you know, keep the country stable? And also, I just want to say, toes for Ghost.
Oh, well, okay, it's great. Anyway, first of all, I mean, what Trump did is what any businessman, any capitalist would do. I mean, look, when was the last time you wanted to go and book a freaking flight to Atlantic City? I mean, it's an unfortunate byproduct of the attempt at trying to make some kind of a small Las Vegas in the East Coast. But Atlantic City itself didn't have a very good connotation. It was there's bad news. I mean, I hate to say it. I mean, Trump had nothing to do with that, and all Trump did when he closed down his casinos is he's trying to save some money. I mean, it's what capitalists do. I mean, the market spoke. All right, the market spoke in Atlantic City, and what it said was criminality trumps actual people going out and gambling. All right. I mean, I hate to say it. I'm sorry. If there's fans of Atlantic City, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to, rain on your parade. But let's be honest with you. Come on, man. I mean, I've never been to Atlantic City. I mean, let's put it that way, all right? I mean, I like going out and gambling. I've been to a few places out in the country, going gambling. But Atlantic City, I don't think so, all right? Anyway, let me go ahead and open up a beer here, for Christ's sake, because I'm wound up, for Christ's sake. As you can see, I'm always naturally energized. You know what I'm saying? My doctor hates it, but I don't really give a crap. I hate visiting him anyway. All he wants to do is go back on his little pad and pen and try to, prescribe me crap that I'm never going to take, all right? You know what I'm going to take? You know what my medicine is? Grandpa's old cough medicine, baby. Here, let's open it up. Oh, yeah. Grandpa's old cough medicine is my medicine, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, folks, let's go ahead and get back to some shout-outs here, and then we'll move on to the show because we need to get Michelle Fields, the hashtag arrest Michelle Fields trending around like wildfire, all right? Let's do this. Let's go back to, arrest Michelle Fields. Where is she at here? All right, we've got Scared Son RF in the house. All right, we're giving shout-outs. Just tweet at the hashtag arrest Michelle Fields. All together, baby. It's that simple. It's that simple. Anyway, who else we got? We got Brizzoni in the house. Okay. We've got. I'm not saying that. Get him out. Get him out of here. Get that piece of crap out of here. Get him off my screen, engineer, goddammit. Anyway, we've got Templeton for Ted. Jesus Christ. Trump got Michelle in the house. N-I-doubling. I'm not, you stupid piece of crap. You see, I know what you idiots are doing. You're trying to make me say certain syllables so you stupid, dumb, little, freaking little audio nerds out there can put them all together and make me say something that I didn't even freaking say. So I know exactly what you're trying to do. Boy, I know exactly what you're trying to do. Jesus Christ. Anyway, we got the Tamsy in the house. What's going on to the Tamsy? We've got Isle of Bernie. Okay. Jesus Christ. Lemmy dead. LOL. Lemmy dead. You're making fun of Lenny, man. Come on. Lemmy? Leave Lemmy alone, all right? I mean, the ace of spades. I mean, that guy lived like a freaking, like he didn't give a crap, all right? I mean, respect the man. Especially living with that humongous freaking cancerous growth on his face for his whole life, too. Man, that poor bastard. Anyway, who else we got going on over here? We got Thuy Forever. We've got Braxy Ratty in the house. Remember, hashtag arrest Michelle Fields, baby. All right, I mean, that's what we're giving Twitter shout-outs right now. Just tweet that Twitter account, tweet that Twitter hashtag. We've got Jelly Croissant in the house. Capitalist Teen in the house. We've got Michelle. Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm not saying that, all right? Jesus Christ. Somebody taking a vote if you support Ashhole. Look, that was not Ashhole, okay? That's probably some old pervert out there who probably went to the archives at blogtalkradio.com/ghost and heard them all and just was like, hey, I'm going to pretend I'm Ashhole. Jesus Christ. We've got the real Seb Monroe in here. Who else we got going on? We've got Crueling Grapes. Jesus Christ, what's up with these freaking names for the Flanberg, for Christ's sake. Acid Money in the house. There's Flamin' Nipple Chops. I mean, we got Bernie's, Bronies for Trump. I mean, are we serious here? Bronies for Trump. Jesus Christ. I cannot believe, I don't mean to get off on a freaking tirade, but I cannot believe the Bronies are still around, for Christ's sake. I mean, you all haven't grown out of this? I mean, I don't understand. I forget it. Anyway, Exara Hawks in the house. All right, who else? We've got Justin Trughost. Oh, you piece of crap. Don't compare me to that socialist Canadian bacon maple leaf humping piece of crap. Do not compare me to that guy, all right? I mean, let me tell you something. That bastard Trudeau out there in Canada, I mean, he is going to destroy that country just like Obama is systematically destroying America and just like the liberals systematically are presently destroying Europe. Such tragedy. It's such tragedy that people are so stupid. They can't understand this. Anyway, hashtag arrest Michelle Fields. Let's go ahead and let's make it happen. Who else we got going on here? We got Head to Sanders. Yeah, great. That's Bronies for Hillary. Oh, that's great. We've got the real Chimera in the house. What's going on? We've got Bernie Sandusky. That's cute. All right, that's very cute. TC Capitalist in the place. What's going on? We've got Axeman 3315. What's up? We've got Finn Pie. Oh, Jesus Christ. What else we got going on here? Alan Kuno in the place. We've got Acid Memory. Okay, we got that son of a bitch. Who the hell else we got? Mash Sharian Annan. Oh, great. We got Annans in the house now. That's great. And then FBI. Anyway, I've had about enough of this crap. People are making fun of my dog Templeton, for Christ's sake. Leave my dog alone, man. Sorry I even made him a part of the show. I didn't even want to make him a part of the damn show, but the goddamn son of a bitch was chewing on the damn plug. Shocked himself almost nearly half to death. Jesus Christ. Hollywood _SN in the house. To Maziel Ray. We've got Honk Poster. Sinister Games in the place. No, I'm not saying that stupid. Give me a freaking break. Korea for Templeton in the house. Okay. We've got Fame for Sale. Fame for Sale, really? Who would actually really want fame? I mean, you understand? Being famous has got to be one of the most biggest pains in the asses. You know what I mean? Biggest pains in the asses of all time, you know? Anyway, we got 4 Asho. Okay. We got Free Zorg again. What's going on? We can't stop D Trump. Wink, wink. Who else do we got going on? Ah, Jesus Christ. Now you guys are posting sick-ass memes. That's it. Get it off my screen, engineer. I'm not doing any more Twitter shout-outs. Enough. That's a goddamn enough. Anyway, what I'd like to do now is I'd like to talk a little bit about, since we talked a little bit about Scott Walker, I want to talk a little bit about what the capitalist army has done and unearthed about John Kasich, all right? Because everybody seems to think that John Kasich is this wholesome, conservative old man, and he's your good old Gramps with the dad bod. And, he's there. I mean, he'll tell you to get off his lawn if, you have to be playing on it, that kind of crap, when this is far from the truth. And this is what I'm telling you about these supposed conservatives. That's why I left the conservative movement. I will say it and I will continue to say it. That's why I left the conservative movement. They're hypocrites, all of them. Anyway, you had John Kasich, a young John Kasich, all right, 1976, Ronald Reagan presidential campaign, all right? A young John Kasich, believe it or not, was out there, and he was actually leading or actually helping Reagan volunteers conduct, certain political operations. Well, Roger Stone, which I strongly advise everybody to follow on Twitter at Roger J. Stone, found out that John Kasich was actually dope dealing to the volunteers on the 1976 Ronald Reagan presidential campaign. I mean, I'm not kidding around. I mean, this is supposed to be a conservative here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, give me a break. What a complete hypocrite. And as a result, Roger Stone had to fire this son of a bitch off the 1976 Reagan presidential campaign because of his dope dealing. I mean, that's Roger Stone quoted, man. I mean, he was there. He fired him. He was there. John Kasich, man. I'm just tired of this guy. I mean, during the debates, do you remember him? This guy was so confident that, no, I think that we can broker a deal at the convention and I can become president. Why in the hell do we want you president, John? Huh? We don't even know who you are for real, John. We don't know who you are, John Kasich. I mean, from what we understand, I mean, you were a dope dealer during the 76 Reagan presidential campaign, according to Roger Stone. And if we look further into your past, I mean, I think it was the 1996 campaign that, he had, I think he was a congressman or something. Yeah, he was something in Congress. And he said on a real, I think the management committee, if I'm not, the budget management committee, if I'm not mistaken, all right, this son of a bitch, all right, it was alleged. Well, let me just put it to you like this. I got to put this very delicately because it's a very delicate subject matter, and I don't want to offend anybody. You know what I'm talking about? But it was alleged that John Kasich was a down low brother before the down low brothers. I mean, I'm just going to put it at that, all right? It is an absolute fact that John Kasich lived with another man, his campaign manager, his campaign chief of staff, He lived with his campaign chief of staff, another man, for 15-plus years in Alexandria, Virginia. Can you believe that? Now, I don't know about you, all right, but, I mean, I have a lot of bros, okay, but I'm not living with them, all right? I mean, and if you are, let's say you're a single chap, all right, you want to get a couple of chaps together and you want to combine your income and have some badass penthouse or something of that nature, then I understand it. But it was an unspoken thing in the Congress that this man was actually living with another man, John Kasich living with another man. And look, we've exposed that man on Twitter. I don't want to say his name on the broadcast because of any potential libel situation, but we did find his Twitter account. Let me go down and let everybody know who exactly I'm talking about. If you want to see the man that John Kasich lived with for 15-plus years in Alexandria, Virginia, in a nice townhome. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, doesn't it get any more birdcage than that? Oh, we lived in a nice townhome in Alexandria, Virginia. And according to the Gay magazine in 1996, The Advocate, and I tweeted that as well, They also alluded to the fact that there was some, kind of, more than friendly kinship going on between John Kasich and this is the man on Twitter. His Twitter account is DGTBOW. All right? And he lived with this man for 15 years. Now, what does this man do now? What does the former chief of staff for John Kasich do now? Well, by God, he is the overlord of government contracts in Ohio, baby. He's gotten filthy rich off of being a lobbyist. All right? I mean, this is what I'm talking about. These are the scumbags that are in power today. All right? I'm not kidding around, man. Moreover, since we're on John Kasich and, we're just talking about the things that have been alleged. I mean, it was alleged that he was, possibly having a little bit of, a possible homosexual situation going on. It was alleged by his Democratic opponent who ran against him. And the reason that she suggested this, because she's a Democrat, so why should Democrats care if he's gay, is because there was possibly a conflict of interest with this guy, I'm just going to call him his chief of staff, getting paid $106,000 or $108,000 a year, which was astronomical in 1996 for a chief of staff for a damn congressman. And moreover, he lived with him. He lived with John Kasich. I mean, come on, why isn't anybody talking about this? Why isn't anybody talking about this? Jesus Christ, you're only going to hear it on the new media, which is the internet media, which is right here on this digital fiber optically connected world that we call the internet. I mean, I don't understand why this is not being talked about, but why do you think after we had a contributing factor, when I say we, I'm talking the capitalist army, in making Ted Cruz having a bad weekend this past weekend? I mean, we gotta start doing this for John Kasich. I mean, people need to know that this man is not a conservative. All right, this man is not a conservative. And on top of him being, possibly, allegedly closet homosexual, on top of that, this guy was a managing director at Lehman Brothers. This was the financial institution that brought the whole world into damn near financial peril. I'm not kidding around. Go look back in history. It was Lehman Brothers and its complete destruction is that what created the Great Recession of 2008, man. And this man was a managing director. Now, he tries to claim that he wasn't such a big deal at Lehman Brothers. He tries to claim this. He tries to kind of shrug it off. That, if it was me that brought down Lehman Brothers, good guy. Tries to shrug it off, but hey, Kasich, Lehman Brothers' headquarters was in New York City, all right? Why in the blue hell did they make some kind of an arrangement for you, John Kasich, so that you could have your office in Ohio? How come, were you too good to work in New York City, where the headquarters of Lehman Brothers is, where a managing director should be conducting business? I mean, this is how connected this man was with Lehman Brothers, and Donald Trump is absolutely right about this. And this is another thing that needs to be exposed about John Kasich. I mean, he was that close to the goddamn Lehman Brothers firm that they just opened up a goddamn firm for him out there in Ohio. Yeah, Lehman Brothers firm, John Kasich. There you go, boy. Jesus Christ. Anyway, let me go ahead and take a swig of this beer, for Christ's sake. I'm not kidding, man. The capitalist army, we're going right after these people, all right? They're playing dirty politics at Trump. All right, they're playing dirty politics at Trump. We're going right at them, baby. It was Roger Stone that said politics ain't beanbag. All right, and that's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. The capitalist army is going right at their jugulars, baby. Anyway, go ahead and give me a call right now at 453-9903 is the number to call, folks. We're talking a little bit about John Kasich. We're talking about Trump. We're talking about Michelle Fields. We're talking about arresting Michelle Fields. And we just approached the second hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast, baby. Hold on a second. My Templeton, what are you barking about? Stop barking. Stop barking. I'm trying to conduct a show here. Let's go ahead and take some calls, shall we, folks? Hey, we've got 616. You're on the horn. What's going on?
Peanut butter on my balls at Templeton, like peanut butter.
Yeah, shut up, you stupid Nokia licker. How about 909? What's going on?
Melting pot, melting.
All right, shut him off, for Christ's sake. Hey, Radio Graffiti is later on in the show, jerk dicks, all right? This is serious business. I mean, don't you understand that politics is serious business, jerk dicks? Jesus Christ. What about 845? You're on the horn. What's up?
Anyway, let's just go ahead and get to everybody's favorite pornograph.
Yeah, Jesus. Shut up. You see what I got to put up with, folks? You see what I got to put up with? I wouldn't be surprised if these sons of bitches are being paid by Bernie Sanders. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, hell, Jamal Green and the Trump Rally Chicago protesters were paid. Those idiots were paid to make a ruckus, folks. I'm not kidding around. And we unearthed that already. If you've been following Politics Ghost, which is my personal Twitter account, if you've been following Politics Ghost, we unearthed the fact that Jamal Green, one of the so-called organizers of the Trump Rally Chicago riots, this son of a bitch was paid. He was paid with George Soros money, baby. And you don't want to know why they were paid to conduct violence? Because then it looks as if Trump rallies are violent. And then it scares people from going to a Trump rally. Do you get the kind of sick, twisted political politics games that these people are playing? I mean, this is all completely politically motivated, folks. This is not a joke. This is not a joke. Anyway, 513, what's up?
I'm going to fuck my dog's asshole.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You see, here we go again. God damn it. You see, this is what you get on the internet, folks. You see, this is it right here. 347, you're on the horn.
Hey, Ghost. This is Sans. You've been stealing my face for your logo, and I think it's time that I file for punitive damages.
Yeah, okay, well, go do it and go eat a dirty egg roll, all right? I should have played Guess the Minority with you, but I'm afraid that I'm going to make a whole bunch of ass-puckered fruit bowls get triggered, so I'm not going to play Guess the Minority with you, all right? I'm sorry. 508, you're on the horn. What's up?
Oh, shit, Ghost. I'm so glad you're back, baby. Can't stump the Trump.
You're damn right, man. You can't stump the Trump, baby. I'm telling you, this is why I am back. I am back because, first of all, it's a capitalist revolution, and it has been sparked by Donald Trump. It has been sparked by Donald Trump. And we need to take the torch, and we need to carry it up on top of the mountain, baby. Do you understand? This is serious business. This is serious times. That's why I'm here. That's why the capitalist army is doing what it's doing. That's why you, as an individual, if you have an internet connection, if you have air in your lungs, if you've got, fingers to flap on a keyboard, if you have any of this stuff, go out there and do something. Make sure to spread the information around like wildfire. I mean, look at what we've done here with the Arrest Michelle Fields hashtag. Bill O'Reilly, Alan Combs, they're recognizing it right now. And you want to know why they're recognizing it, folks? Because we are the new media. You are the new media. It's time for you to become self-aware and realize that, folks. All right? You've got power out here. Why do you think they're trying to curb the internet? Why do you think they're trying to have government control of the internet? Because they can't control the information, baby. They can't control the information. Anyway, let's go ahead and take some more callers here, folks. It's a capitalist revolution. I'm excited. I mean, it is great to be alive to witness what is happening right now. And let me tell you, you can't get any more capitalist than funding your own campaign, and that's what just steams the hell out of the GOP. It steams the hell out of them because they're all, I think it was Louis Farrakhan that compared the politician to a prostitute. Much like a prostitute who raises her dress, showing her wares to the John, it's much like the politician raising his or her dress, showing his or her wares to the John, which is George Soros, which is the Koch brothers, which are the GOP donation elite. Donald Trump doesn't have, he doesn't need any of them. And that's what makes him incensed. He doesn't need one of them. He doesn't need their money. And you see, what have I always told you folks about capitalism, all right? What have I always told you? Money is power, baby. You understand that? Money is power. And look at what Donald Trump has done single-handedly with his own capital. He's creating his own presidency. It's a capitalist revolution, baby. I mean, I am so excited. I am beside myself. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. Anyway, 516-453-9903 is the number to call, folks. We're taking calls, and hopefully it's not none of these cyber vermin, and hopefully we can conduct some decent discourse on this broadcast at some point here. Let's see what we got. 260, you're on the horn.
Hey, what's up, Ghost? Glad you're back.
Hey, what's on, man? What's going on, man?
Hey, Donald Trump is like self-funding. You know, it's really, you know, he doesn't have to take money from, you know, special interests and all of that. And to give Bernie Sanders credit, he's kind of doing the same thing to an extent.
No, he's not. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I mean, he's getting Soros money, you moron. Jesus Christ, get in with the now, jerk off. Jesus Christ. Self-funding. You know that Bernie Sanders didn't have a job until he was 40 years old? And you know what his first job was? Being somebody that signs people on welfare. Classic bureaucratic story right there, folks. Bernie freaking Sanders. I'm not kidding. This is a bureaucrat. I mean, this is why everybody's backing up. Oh, I don't want to work till I'm 40. And, you know, when I'm 40, I could sign people on welfare. Systematic, bureaucratic, soulless, meaningless, useless trash. Bernie Sanders, in my personal opinion, all right? Give me a break. Who else we got? 541, you're on the horn.
He's a carpenter. At another point,
what?
I think he did all. Hello?
Yeah, we can't understand you. Say it a little louder. What's up, man?
Ghost, I've been listening to your show for like years, and me and I showed it to all my friends, and we love it, and we all take the message to heart. And I just had one quick comment. What type of dog is Templeton?
Well, first of all, I'll keep that to myself because, you know, a lot of people like to get all clingy as it relates to the internets, for Christ's sake. You know, and the last thing I need is some nut job, you know, finding out who I am and kidnapping my freaking dog, for Christ's sake. All right, so I'm going to keep that to myself. I mean, remember, these are the internets. Anyway, 480, you're on the horn. What's up?
Hey, Ghost, what's going on?
How you doing, man?
So I got a quick question. Would you rather have sex with Heidi Cruz or Michelle?
How about just shut your stupid, stinking, sexually driven hole up, for Christ's sake? I mean, do you hear this? Huh? Do you hear this? And you see, shit like that, excuse my French, I don't mean to curse, but it's crap like that gives feminism fodder, all right? It gives feminism fodder. It gives these bull-nosed, bull-dyke, lesbianic leadership of the feminist movement that much more fodder. I mean, I could just see some, you know, snivy, disgusting, chopped short hair, bull-nosed, bull-ring, bull-dyke sitting there commenting about that particular statement of that particular perverted young man.
Oh, look it, he's a wizard. You see, ladies, this is why you need to dive on the muff. So start muffing.
Jesus Christ. All right, act a little mature, assholes, all right, man? I mean, give me a freaking break. Don't get me wrong. I understand that Hollywood has gotten your minds all weirded out and sex-driven, but get a grip, will you? Jesus Christ. I mean, y'all are hearing this, right, folks? This is America. This is what Obama has done to America. These are real callers, folks. This is not a joke. These are real people. If you want to call in, I mean, I know the lines are booked, but 516-453-9903. I'm not kidding around. These are real callers here. 425, you're on the horn.
Hey, I just want to give out a shout-out to my friends on SciTube. It's so good to have you back, Ghost. And what do you think of the catchphrase, make Arabia Europe again? How about that?
Oh, wow. Well, that's pretty interesting, for Christ's sake. Make Arabia Europe again. That's pretty interesting. Because let's be honest, folks, the Saudi Arabians have a major influence about what's going on in our government and what's going on in international affairs. And anybody who doesn't see that is an absolute fool. And I cannot believe that, we can just sit in our thumbs while these Saudis are basically the ones who are funding and training these terrorist groups all over the world. They're the ones that are funding the madrasas all over the world, man. And now that powder keg is finally coming to pass, for Christ's sake, and hence ISIS, hence Al-Qaeda, hence Islamic Jihad, hence Muslim Brotherhood, hence Al-Shabaab, hence Boko Haram. Boko Haram, remember I was talking about the Boko Haram back in the day? Everybody thought, well, why are you talking about the Boko Haram, Ghost? Look at it now. What did I tell you, folks? Jesus Christ. Ghost is always ahead of the game. I'm the prognosticator of prognosticators, baby, and don't you ever forget it, baby. Jesus Christ. Let me get another swig of this beer here. Good stuff. All right, we're going to stop with the calls. And we're going to go ahead and talk a little bit about Hillary Rotten Clinton, since we're on the subject of politics. I find it ironic that all these women that are out here saying,
oh, I'm going to vote for Hillary Clinton because she's a woman. Aww.
I mean, are completely negating the fact that she was the pit bull behind the pursuant of harassment against the alleged victims of Bill Clinton's sexual assaults. I mean, don't you folks understand that? Bill Clinton was a sexual abuser. All right? I mean, this was the game. I mean, this is the kind of relationship the Clintons had. Bill Clinton would abuse them sexually and physically, and then Hillary would come and abuse them mentally and emotionally. All right? And I don't know what kind of sick cuckolding, weird relationship understanding they have there, but I mean, good God. I mean, good God. I mean, Bill Clinton couldn't help himself. I mean, this guy actually had a sexual problem. It's obvious. I mean, moreover, and I think it should be a bombshell, period, Bill Clinton actually has an illegitimate black son. That's right, folks. Bill Clinton has an illegitimate black son. His name is Danny Williams. He's a hard-working young man. And, his father, his biological father, Bill Clinton, has completely abandoned him. It was alleged that, Bill Clinton would kind of sneak into the ghetto that he was raised in to bring in Christmas gifts, to Danny. And for some reason, that just stopped because why? Hillary Rotten Clinton. That's why. All right? So I don't understand, Hillary Clinton. Why are you not letting Bill Clinton go see his son, his illegitimate black son, Danny Williams? I mean, don't Black Lives Matter? Don't Black Lives Matter, Hillary? How dare you sit here and try to prohibit a son from trying to talk to his father, his biological father? I mean, it's just disgusting, man. It's just disgusting. And moreover, Chelsea Clinton is not Bill Clinton's daughter either. I mean, good God. I mean, have you seen the puss on this woman? Have you seen the puss on this woman? I mean, it has no resemblance to Bill Clinton whatsoever. I mean, Chelsea's real father, I mean, truth be told, is Hubbard. That's right. The old business associate of the Clintons, old Hubbard. All right, now, I'm digressing, folks. I mean, I'm just saying this is how slimy. I mean, this is how unscrupulous. I mean, this is what these politicians think they can get away with on a consistent basis. They think they can get away with it. I mean, this is what's leading our country. This is what's leading our communities, for Christ's sake. And then we wonder why our country is pathetic and in the dire straits that it's in. I mean, wake up. Wake up. Not to mention they have dumbed down the electorate. They have dumbed down the people of America. I mean, you're hearing it in some of these calls, for Christ's sake. I mean, you have one apologist for Obama and then suggesting that he believes Bernie Sanders. Oh, yeah. Everybody believed Obama, and what did he do? He gave all the money to Wall Street, the tech industry, the pornography industry, Hollywood, and everybody else that was probably donating to the goddamn DNC in his campaign. That's how politics works, folks. It's a big freaking scam, and they're using our tax money to fleece, to rip off, to siphon. I mean, this should be pissing off every capitalist. This should be pissing off every taxpayer in America today. Every single one of you. Jesus Christ. Anyway, let's go ahead and do a couple of more shout-outs. All right. Once again, if you want to shout out right now, go ahead and tweet the hashtag #ArrestMichelleFields. All right, Arrest Michelle Fields is the hashtag to get a shout-out right here, right now on the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. All right, who do we got here? We got your boy, Mr. Toast, in the house. We've got Firm Bacon Tits. That's gross, man. That's just gross. Fart Breather. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, I'm not going to go on a tirade. I'm not going to do it. All right, I'm not going to do it. Rainbow Flank in the house. Who else we got? We got Financial Apparel. We've got George for Templeton. Yeah, okay, here we go with the Templeton jokes here. We've got Iraq War Money. We've got Tara Gaze in the house. Who else we got going on? I'm not saying that. Just shove it up your ass. We've got Sammy Skater. We've got Ronnie Alsine. Ah, you son of a bitch. Don't you even go there. Jesus Christ. I mean, you see, this is what I got to put up with, folks, all right? I mean, if you listen into this broadcast, you'll get a good grasp of what the Internet is, all right? You'll get a grasp of what the Internet is. Anyway, we've got build underscore wall in the house. What's going on? We've got Jump. Oh my God, it's Jump for Christ's sake. Oh, it's Jump. How you doing, mate? It's my boy Jump. It's old Jump. How you doing, man? Good to see you. We've got Ariel Ostro. Oh, shove it up your ass. All right. I mean, seriously. Templeton Engineer. Yeah, that's real funny, jerk dicks, all right? Once again, if you want a shout-out right here, right now on the True Capitalist Radio broadcast, the hashtag to tweet is Arrest Michelle Fields. All one words, Arrest Michelle Fields in the house. What's going on? The regular capital in the place. How you doing, man? Who else do we have? We've got, I'm not saying these sick-ass twisted names. You know, let me tell you, you freaking trolls are getting sick and more sick. The bowels of depravity have no limits with you. Some of you trolls here, all right? Should be ashamed of yourselves. I mean, like, look at this ass clown, Anal Tooth Fairy, huh? I mean, who comes up with this crap? I mean, what kind of a brain comes up with this kind of crap? Jesus Christ. Who else do we got? We got Sergeant Yoda. What's up, man? Ghost Granny, XXX. Yeah, real fun. Real funny. Once again, if you want to shout out right now, tweet at the hashtag Arrest Michelle Fields, because she should be arrested, folks. I mean, the evidence shows. It shows that she initiated the physical contact with Donald Trump before his campaign manager had to shoo her off because who the hell knows what this broad was going to do to Trump. She had some kind of object in her hand, and the picture shows it. She needs to be arrested not only for the initial contact, which is assault on Donald Trump, but this falsified police criminal report, all right? Because I don't believe a word of it, and you see what's sad about this is that real women that are actually physically assaulted, all right, these types of bimbos like Michelle Fields, it makes it harder for these women that are actually physically assaulted to get justice, to get justice. But, Michelle Fields, because she got fired from Breitbart, because even Breitbart News knew that this broad was freaking lying out of her disgusting, despicable uterus pipe. They knew it, I knew it, and everybody else knew it. So that's why they're like, get out and take your cuckboy Shapiro with you. Get out is what Breitbart told him. Let me tell you something. I'm glad Breitbart did it. Because let me tell you something. I remember Andrew Breitbart. That was an American. That was a man that was willing to put his neck on the line. He put his life on the line. All right? Let me tell you something. If you think that just, a Breitbart just dropped dead, you're a fool. All right? This man was silenced permanently, and that's all I'm going to get on that. I'm telling you. Politics is serious business, but I'm glad that Breitbart fired Michelle Fields because look at her. Look at her. Attention whore. Attention freaking whore. A filthy attention whore. Jesus Christ. Anyway, we got Shady Sandsman in the house. Once again, if you want to shout out, arrest Michelle Fields is the hashtag to tweet on Twitter. For NSA, Jesus Christ. Templeton for Bernie. Oh, you stupid jerk dick. Jesus Christ. Roldy v Music. Hey, here's Roldy. I haven't seen you in a minute. What's going on, Roldy? Who else we got going on? We got POTUS 1992. Okay, POTUS 1992. Based Loler _ in the house. Rock Punch Groin. Okay, Rock Punch Groin. Okay. Red, I'm not going to say that disgusting name for Christ's sake. Delta _ in the place. Some idiot, freaking asshole. Cassich for Ghost. Cassick for Ghost. I don't know how do you say his name? Cassich? Cassick? I don't know, for Christ's sake. Cassick. Freaking dope dealer. Anyway, who else do we got going on over here? Strider Yokohama. I don't know what the hell. I'm sorry if I butchered your name, man. Who else do we got? We've got Tarvis Dunn. Tarvis Dunn. Who else we got? We've got, I'm not saying that. Screw you people. Hey, look, I'm not saying these sick, twisted names, all right? Like colon tenderizer. Who comes up with this shit? Jesus Christ, man. What's up with Godzilla 3709 in the house? What's going on? We've got Truck Stop Santa in the place. Once again, you want to shout out right now, hashtag arrest Michelle Fields is what you need to tweet on Twitter right here, right now. We are live on the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And let's see what else we got. Toys for Templeton. Yeah, great. He's got enough toys, all right? He's got enough toys. He's spoiled like hell. Spoiled brat. Anyway, who else we got going on over here? We got the same jerk dicks over here tweeting. I've already said half these names, for Christ's sake. I'm going to give it one more time. If you are listening to the broadcast and you are by your Twitter account, by God, tweet arrest Michelle Fields. Hashtag arrest Michelle Fields right now. She should be arrested. She initiated the contact with Donald Trump. By definition, that is assault. Any unwanted touching, any unwanted physical contact, by default, is assault. Arrest Michelle Fields, for Christ's sake. Arrest Michelle Fields. Jesus Christ. What's going on to C.W. Landis? What's going on, man? We got the game reviewer in the house. El Foxo Loco in the place. Man, a long time no see. We got one angry Jew in the house. Why are you angry, for Christ's sake? We've got Canadian Ghosty. All right, that's great. Who else do we got? A concerned _man. He's concerned man here. Moist paint. Oh, Jesus Christ. Cappy Coley in the place. Once again, the shout-outs, baby. Come on, shout-outs. Ghost Okra. I hate okra, for Christ. That's a gross food. Who we got going on over here? We got God Keck. Give me a break. We got a capitalist brony. I mean, can bronies really be capitalists? I guess they couldn't be capitalists. Yeah, I guess they can. Here, all right, that's enough. All right, get off my screen, engineer. I'm tired of it. Anyway, before we go into radio graffiti, folks, Haley Bird 18, what's going on? Before we get into radio graffiti, I do want to just continue to pounce on the fact that we've got people in this country, and not only in this country, this world, that are trying to derail the Trump train. And we can't let them do it, folks. God damn it, I hope you're taking me serious. All right? I hope you're taking me serious, because I'm as serious as a heart attack right now. We're living in serious times, boy. And unless you're going to get your stupid tickling your ass crack, watching pornographic material and waxing your carrot ass off the sidelines, and get yourself on the front lines and help us fight this capitalist revolution, baby, because it's a capitalist revolution, and it's happening right before your very eyes, baby. It's happening right before your very eyes. And it's our time now, all right? It's our time. It's the capitalist time, all right? We've already had it the establishment's way for too long. We've given too much power to these bureaucrats. They've taken too much authority. They've taken too many of our rights away from us. Now it's our time. The capitalists, the engine of every economy, the taxpayer. That's what a capitalist is, folks. And these bureaucrats have taken and fleeced our tax money for too long. And now that they're about to get that honeypot taken away from them, which is our tax money, they're getting scared crapless. And you know who else is getting scared crapless? All the people who donate to their campaign, because they can't get those no-bid contracts anymore, folks. I mean, do you understand this game here? I mean, do you understand this game? It's okay, folks. We can play the game too. We have the power. The power is in our hands, folks. We fund this government. This government is ours. It belongs to us. And now it's time for us to take it. It's time for the capitalist, the taxpayer, the working person who funds this ridiculous corruption to take it back. And that's what Donald Trump means to me, and what it should mean to you as a capitalist and a taxpayer. It's a revolt against this ridiculous bureaucracy that has outstayed its welcome for too long. And by God, let me tell you, when Trump takes control, you better believe he's doing some systematic cutting of the government. And what did I say back in the days, folks? What did I say back in the old days? I said we need a candidate that's going to be elected so they can dismantle this bureaucracy, so they can dismantle the government. That's right. I mean, it'll be a great day, a great goddamn day in American history when we see these soulless, disgusting bureaucrats in the unemployment line having to be accountable instead of having just ridiculous unlimited tenure, instead of having some stupid job where the purpose of being a bureaucrat, and let's be honest, folks, most bureaucrats, about 95% of the bureaucratic jobs in America basically comprise of doing the absolute most, the least amount of work possible for the most amount of money possible. I mean, that's bureaucrats for you. They want to do the least amount of work for the most amount of money, all right? And it's our money. It's tax money. It's the capitalist money. That's why I'm saying, folks, this is our time now. This is the capitalist time. We're going to renegotiate these ridiculous, imbalanced trade deals like I was saying all along. And if you don't believe me, go back to that archive at blogtalkradio.com/ghost. I'm telling you, folks, I'm passionate about this. I can feel it. I can feel it. It's in my chest. It's in my soul. The capitalist revolution is upon us. And what are you going to do? Are you going to sit on your thumb? Are you just going to sit over there and think it's a big joke? Are you going to sit over there and think it's a big troll? Are you going to do something about it? Are you going to get up and you're going to take personal responsibility for your life and take control of your political freedom, your social freedom, your economic freedom? It's time for you to rise up. It's time for you to get off the sidelines and get on the front lines. I encourage everybody, get involved. Make sure this Trump train goes full speed ahead. And we're a runaway train, baby. We're a runaway train. Nothing can stop us, baby. Nothing can freaking stop us, baby. Long live the capitalist army. Long live the damn capitalist army. And by God, elect Donald Trump. We're going to make America great again. We're going to make people have money again. People are going to have wealth again. It's going to be the 80s all over again, times 10, baby. I can't wait. I can't wait. I certainly cannot wait. I can feel it. The energy is within me. I'm telling you, you should feel it too. We cannot let the establishment bring down Trump. Both the GOP and the DNC, we can't let them do it. We can't let George Soros manipulate the social situation via these ridiculous agitators that he funds and teaches and pays for. We can't allow David Brock to manipulate people via the media, via disgusting agitation, freaking photo ops. We can't let them do it, folks. We got to be smarter than that. All right, this is serious business. I'm not kidding you. All right, I mean, if you listen to these Bernie Sanders supporters, they all think that freaking Trump is a grand dragon, and you can thank the mainstream media about that. The lies, the slanderous and libelous lies that the mainstream media passes off as actual truth to the people. This is why the people are so mindless, folks. They think that news is supposed to be entertainment. The news is supposed to inform you, jerk dicks, not make you feel better. All right, it's supposed to inform you about what's going on out here, not make you feel funny in the pants. Jesus Christ, you stupid milky lickers. I'm telling you, it's sick. It's disgusting. Good God. Anyway, before I go to Radio Graffiti, once again, I want to do a couple of more shout-outs because Michelle Fields must be arrested. She must be arrested because she made a false criminal report against Trump's campaign manager, and it's obvious from the evidence, especially that freaking photo that Donald Trump tweeted earlier today. It shows her initiating contact with Trump. And by definition, if she initiated the first physical contact, well, by God, she is the assaulter, and she should be arrested. And I think they need to throw a book at her also for a false criminal report. I mean, that's just my opinion. I mean, good God. I mean, only in feminist America can some devious dish rag whore like Michelle Fields get away with this kind of crap. You know that? Only in this feminized, pussy-whipped version of America, all right, can someone like Michelle Fields actually get away with this and actually convince a goddamn law enforcement or some judge, somebody, convince a DA, somebody, to arrest Donald Trump's campaign manager. And this is purely political, folks. You know it, and I know it. All right? You know it, and I know it. Purely political. And Michelle Fields, I think her days as being a reporter are over with, and rightfully they should be. They goddamn should be, because she's pathetic. She's no better than a leftist liberal agitator. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody's putting her up to this, because that's how sick this campaign has gotten. That's how sick the plot against Trump has gotten, for Christ's sake. All right. Let me go ahead and let's take some more Twitter shout-outs. The hashtag to tweet at is arrest Michelle Fields. She must be arrested, for Christ's sake. And let me tell you, look at O'Reilly tweeted it. Alan Combs tweeted that we're calling for the arrest of Michelle Fields. She should be arrested. She initiated the goddamn physical contact with Trump. Only in feminized pussy with America can this happen. I'm telling you, folks, it gets me angry. Anyway, let me go ahead and give some shout-outs. What's going on in Silver Band 7? We've got Choco Latte in the house. We've got Adult Wolf Scam, all right. We've got CDI Fan. We've got Ty_Williams_23. What's going on? We've got, Jesus Christ, my heart's beating like a rabbit. Whew. Whew. Let me calm down, folks. Let me calm down. Let me take a drink here. That's right. Arrest Michelle Fields is the hashtag, folks. I'm sorry. I got to have something to thin the blood here, all right? I got to have something to thin the blood, for Christ's sake. I mean, this politicking that the damn establishment is doing, it's making my blood boil. Anyway, we've got Killing Time 999 in the house. What's going on? Who else we got? We've got Soviet Weasel. That's pretty cute. We've got the _Bard_life. What's going on? We've got Jesus Christ with these sick ass freaking names, man. What's going on? The Echo Particle. Once again, if you want to shout out right here, right now, live on the broadcast, arrest Michelle Fields is the hashtag to tweet at right here, right now. Ooh, here's Sanders Claus. Oh, that's great. You morons aren't going to get dick from Sanders. I'm telling you, just like the people that tried to say that their mortgages were going to get paid, and they were going to get a Cadillac, and they were going to get everything from Obama, and they got nothing. You know what they got? They got welfare cards. And you know what's funny about that? Haven't you noticed? Remember back in the day when they started giving out these welfare cards and these food stamps to these people? And they used to pile up the goddamn grocery basket, and they were acting like pimps. And you're like, yeah, baby, look at me, baby. I got all this food thanks to Obama, baby. Well, what these morons failed to realize is that the increase in commodities, I mean, you know, the rising costs of food is not keeping up with the amount of welfare or the amount of food stamps being delved out by the government. You understand that? And now you've got people in the grocery store that used to, you know, thinking they were pimping out here when they were at the food cart at the first of the month, now scraping and scrounging around, you know, garbage food just to sustain themselves. You understand what I'm saying? And you see, they're too afraid to actually get a job. They're too afraid to actually put some initiative and make their own money because they're afraid they're going to lose the benefits. You understand the government game now, folks? I mean, when the government has you a part of its system, it's not going to let you go. It's not going to let you go. And that's why we have to come together as a community, baby, and make sure that Donald Trump is elected, because we've had enough of this social experiment. We've had enough of these bureaucrats basically dumbing down America. We've had enough. We've had absolutely enough. Anyway, we've got Broseph Statchin in the place. What's going on? We've got Roar in the place. Jack from the past. Who else do we got going on here? Once again, the hashtag is arrest Michelle Fields. If you want a shout out, go ahead and tweet at that hashtag. We've got, who else we got? Jeez, I mean, these are sick, twisted names, man. They're sick. There's some guy named Manhood Magic. All right, Manhood Magic. Here's Giga Power in the house. Satisfy Says in the place. I mean, Jesus Christ. We've got Drablin Buy-In, I think. We've got Miska A. We've got ABC 5928 in the place. We've got Gore. We've got Dr. Hotel Mario. What's going on, Dr. Hotel Mario? We got Sinister Game 17 in the house. We've got Templeton Cook at Templeton Cook. You son of a bitch. All right, what do you think this is, China or something, huh? You stupid son of a bitch. Now, believe it or not, they eat dogs in China. This is not a joke. They actually barbecue dogs in China. It's disgusting. I'm not kidding. Anyway, we've got Kiwi Farms in the house. What's going on at Kiwi Farms? We've got Muggy Mike in the place. We've got, I'm not saying that asshole's name. Screw it. Get him out. Get him out of here. Anyway, we've got Stan Beaker in the place. What's going on to Stan Beaker? Come on, folks, if you want to shout out right here, right now, tweet the hashtag arrest Michelle Fields, folks, all right, because she should be arrested, and that's all there is to it, all right? That's all there is to it. She needs to be arrested, and that's why I want that hashtag arrest Michelle Fields to be spreading around like wildfire. I want it trending on Twitter, for Christ's sake, because she needs to be arrested. She is a disgusting black mark in woman assaults. Do you understand? This is why women that are actually physically assaulted can't get justice, because we got bimbos like Michelle Fields crying wolf. And that's exactly what she did. She cried wolf, and look at our feminist, pussified society caved in. Jesus Christ. Anyway, we got Turkey Raptor in the house. What's going on to Turkey Raptor? We got Zekai in the place. What's going on to Zekai? And once again, I'm going to give a couple more shout-outs. Arrest Michelle Fields is the hashtag to tweet at. All right, if you want to try. We got Poacher Capital. All right. We've got 187 Caleb 420 in the house. We've got Burn Castle Witch in the place. Texas Aquatic in the house. We've got Chaos DDT in the place. We've got MLT Bristle, in the house. We've got Crease Wilson in the house going on. Once again, folks, if you want to shout out, we're live. Arrest Michelle Fields is the hashtag to tweet at. We've got Boss Toriel, I think that's your name. Sorry if I screwed it up. We've got LeMay Anyway in the house. We got Sergey Mawson in the place. We got Liquid Tox 1N. We got Deviant XS in the place. We got Capitalist Investor in the house. We got Poco Kitty in the house. We got Raiden Snake 5042 in the place. All right, keep them coming, baby. Keep them coming. Arrest Michelle Fields. She must be arrested. We got Real Wolfie in the place. What's going on, Real Wolfie? We've got the Claire Beast. All right, what's going on? We've got Mega Magic Power in the house. 86 Systems in the place. We've got CT Hun Kiwi in the house. We got a lot of people from New Zealand or something. What's going on, New Zealand? How you doing? Who else we got going on? We got to do a couple more, and then we got to get on to the favorite part of everybody's freaking broadcast here, all right? Arrest Michelle Fields is the Twitter account, is the Twitter hashtag to tweet at if you want a shout-out right here, right now. We've got Ghost Loves Sooner. Shove it up your ass. Screw the Sooners. This is Longhorns here, baby. Freaking Oklahoma Sooners. Get that crap out of here. We've got General of GG in the house. Trump for Brony. Yeah, real funny ass clown. All right, real funny. Who else we got going on over here? I've already said a couple of these. All right, there's King Woos. Who else we got? We got Moon Man. This is about it, folks. One more round. Arrest Michelle Fields. All right, arrest Michelle Fields. We've got Folsey Organist. We've got Not Migos. We got Kill a Capitalist in the house. Hollywood _SN in the place. Vanilla Fag in the house. Okay, that's original. Who else we got? We got Angry Manju. We've got who else? We got a couple other people. Brussels and Fuego. Oh, you son of a bitch! You son of a bitch! You know what? I mean, you see what I have to put up with, folks. You see how the internet is, for Christ's sake. It's sick. It's a sick place. All right, it's a sick freaking place. That's why you shouldn't just let your children on it, for Christ's sake. Anyway, A_Northern_guy in the house. And we're going to do a couple more, and then we're getting on with the rest of the show, for Christ's sake. Hi_Pete_Mike in the place. Kanye West, 53 million. Yeah, are you kidding me? Freaking Kanye West, this son of a bitch is, He's begging Mark Zuckerberg for money, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Anyway, I think that's about enough. Cucks for Ghost. Just shove it up your ass. That's enough. All right? I think we've gotten enough arrest Michelle Fields going on out here. The broad should be arrested. She made a false indictment. She was the one that initiated contact with Trump, and she should be freaking ashamed of herself. All right, folks. Now it's time for everybody's favorite part, I should say, of the broadcast, and I'm talking about Radio Graffiti. That's right, folks. Radio Graffiti. It's that part of the broadcast where the spectators become a part of the spectacle. All you have to do is give me a call right now at 516-453-9903. And when I call on your area code or on your Skype name, you will have exactly 3 to 4 seconds to say whatever it is that's on your mind, all right? And let's be original here. If you're going to say something funny, say something funny. If you're going to, do something funny, do something freaking funny, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Anyway, let's start it off. Here we go. 831 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost. I gotta say, what happened to your dog yesterday must have been a shocking experience for you, huh?
Yeah, shove it up your ass. Enough of my dog, all right? Leave my dog alone, you fruit bowls. Jesus Christ, obsessing to my dog like a freaking stalker, like internet butt stalkers, all right? Anyway, we got a real black guy, Radio Graffiti. Yeah. You're get a better internet connection and get a better computer than a 386XX. All right, asshole. Tango Whiskey, Radio Graffiti.
And for you folks that are unaware, I have a big, huge trans-testicle penis. It's disgusting.
Yeah, shove it up your ass. You see, I didn't say that. I was a splice. I'm sick of you splicers sitting here trying to make a damn mockery of me, trying to, but put this freaking, stupid audio splices together and making me look like a freaking jerk. All right, I don't appreciate it one freaking bit. Anyway, 575 Radio Graffiti.
I am Teutonic Plague and fuck ghetto capitalist. Thank you.
Hey, no problem. What's going on, the Teutonic Plague? Who else do we got going on? We got 360. You're in the horn. Radio Graffiti.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to this. Long live capitalism, baby. Woo!
That's right, baby. Long live capitalism. We're in the midst of a capitalist revolution. What side are you on? 727 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, I just gotta say, happy Taco Tuesday. You always play like a song or something, like on guitar.
Okay. Go ahead, man.
All right. I just learned this like a while ago, but here goes.
No, shove it up your ass. You see, I knew you were going to do something like that. First of all, I only heard 2 power chords and Bernie Sanders. You see, that's how stupid you freaking Bernie Sanders supporters are. All right? Can you believe this crap? You're playing 1 power chord, 2 power chords, saying Bernie Sanders. That's a freaking song, huh? Welcome to America, folks. Welcome to Obama's America. 903, you're on the horn. Radio Graffiti. We can't even understand what the hell that's saying, for Christ's sake. Get a better microphone. 909 Radio Graffiti.
Trump is Hitler and you're a fucking white male.
Yeah, shove it. Oh, I'm a white male. Oh, that's such a bad thing now, isn't it? Oh, I'm a white male. Shove it up your ass, all right? What the hell are you? You didn't sound like a minority from where I'm standing, son. From where I'm standing, it sounded like you just popped out of the anal passage of Richard Simmons. 703 Radio Graffiti.
Hey. Hello?
Yeah, well, goodbye. We got 631 Radio Graffiti. You're taking too long, you damn Helen Keller deaf mute. 952 Radio Graffiti.
Happy Taco Tuesday. Shout out to White Glint. Shout out to you, Ghost, for all that you do. Been a big fan.
Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there, and I forgot. It's freaking Taco Tuesday, baby. I forgot all about it. It's Taco Taco Tuesday. Woo! Oh, man, that deserves a drink there, baby. Taco Tuesday. All right. All right, folks. We're continuing on. It's the True Capitalist Radio Broadcast, episode 229. We got a little less than 10 minutes left in the broadcast. Let's make sure that these Radio Graffiti calls are fairly lulzy, all right? 315 Radio Graffiti.
I bet your dog is one of those sexy breeds like a collie.
Yeah, shut up, you sick, twisted bestiality, little ferret-looking fruit. 630 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, what's brew and fuck grannies? Hypothermia.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. You sound like what's that? I forgot. I don't know. I forgot the damn name of that tard on freaking Big Bang Theory. I have that stupid speech impediment, for Christ's sake. Learn how to spoken, all right? Jesus Christ. And that's another thing. You want to take a look at how far the rabbit hole goes with this ridiculous emotionalism. Take a look at that stupid show, The Big Bang Theory, for Christ's sake. I mean, everybody's got to play, everybody's got to play like soft hands, with this, one tard that's just supposed to be so brilliant. I mean, he deserves a smack in his face. Sheldon. That's Sheldon Cooper. Are you kidding me? I mean, this guy, he would have teeth missing if he was around me, for Christ's sake. Are you kidding me? I mean, men don't talk to other men that way without getting a goddamn fist to their damn freaking puss. I'm not joking, man. I mean, that's the thing. That's the difference between women and men, all right? Women just hate other women. I mean, that's one thing I've found, that they hate them. If they see another woman that looks better than them, they hate them. If they see another woman that has better, a Louis Vuitton bag than them, they hate them. Us men, we may not like the guy, but we respect the guy. You know what I'm saying? It's when you lose respect as a man that you're no longer a man. You're just some pussy-whipped piece of trash. So, anyway, didn't mean to go on that soliloquy about that, but let's go back to Radio Graffiti. 818 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost. It's Capitalist Teen. I just want to have a moment to say I thank you for everything. When I was 11, I was a little pussy-whipped autistic kid, When I started listening to your broadcast, though, I realized, what I was doing was wrong. I was listening too much to my mom. I got more involved with my dad, and I took up MMA and football. And I just want to say thank you because I just settled for $2 million in court for medical malpractice. My doctor fucked my whole elbow. And
oh man, that's horrible.
I might come back. Yeah, I just wanted to say thank you because I plan to start investing in some real estate out here in LA.
Oh, man, that's good, man. And, hey, look, I mean, if you had a legitimate grievance, especially when it comes to medical malpractice, by all means, you deserve that money. But don't do like what most people do in personal injury cases and, settlements. Blow it. Don't blow it. Do something. You got $2.5 million. Make your life, baby. Make your life. I know $2.5 million sounds like a lot, but it can go really quick. Believe me. 661 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, I really think you got to protect your dog more. He's going to end up like your granny in hell.
Shut up, you stupid, silly bastard. All right? You sit there and shut your mouth. You sound like some stupid nerd that doesn't have anybody playing with your wiener, and that's why you're sitting here saying such vulgarity. You piece of trash. I mean, you can tell who is getting laid and who isn't. I mean, you can just hear it in their windpipe. You can hear it in their voice. 708 Radio Graffiti.
Is that me talking right now? Right.
Jesus Christ. Let's take some freaking Skype callers, I guess. IROX 1066 Radio Graffiti.
Tailored specifically for the one. Jew pizza fills me with such delight, especially when the Jews put up a fight. That gives the pizza.
I have no idea what the hell you're saying. 862 Radio Graffiti.
As somebody who just enlisted into the U.S. Army, shouldn't I vote for Hillary since she supports the established government?
I have no idea what you said because you didn't say it with like you had a pair of balls. And you see, that's the problem with males today. They don't even know how to spoken and let alone say it like they've got confidence, like they're a freaking man, like they've got answers. Haven't you noticed most of these freaking young males nowadays, they're talking as if they're talking in questions. I mean, you've heard that cadence.
I mean, they just, like they're asking a question over and over and over again. It's pathetic. Jesus Christ, act like a man, boy. 360 Radio Graffiti. Freaking Helen Keller, deaf mute, for Christ's sake. 775 Radio Damn Graffiti.
Hey, just wanted to say, my buddy Trevor, I want to give him a shout out, and fuck you, Texas.
Oh, yeah, real funny. Come down to Texas and say that, you little twerp. I can tell by the lack of freaking manly dominance in your voice that you were probably a product of a single mother, for Christ's sake. You know, a father should have been out back playing ball with you, for Christ's sake. You were dumped in front of an illegal alien child care provider or a violent video game or a boob tube, and now you sound like you just popped out of the goddamn anal passage of somebody who just serviced a glory hole in San Francisco, for Christ's sake. I mean, this is the pussification. This is the absolute pussification of the American male, and I blame feminists. I blame them wholeheartedly, and I've been blaming them since 2008, and by God, if you don't believe me, look back in the archive, blogtalkradio.com/ghost. Jesus Christ, we're almost headed to the end of the show. Let's make these freaking calls count, shall we, please, you milky lickers? Jesus Christ, 407 Radio Goddamn Graffiti.
Trump Palin 2016.
Trump Palin, shove it up your ass. 678 Radio Graffiti.
Oh, fuck my pussy, Big Daddy Ghost. Oh.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You see this? You hear that? 509 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, just want to give a shout-out to my friend Isaac and my friend Garrett, 1488, and big listener, long-time listener, so proud to be a part of...
Hey, thanks a lot. I didn't mean to cut you off, but thank you very much, man. 630 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, happy Taco.
Hey, it's Taco Tuesday. 865 Radio Graffiti.
Meme magic is real, and we will make America great again.
Yeah, you're damn right. We're going to make America great again. Vote Trump, baby. Do whatever it takes. Vote Trump. 619 Radio Graffiti. No, we can't understand you, for Christ's sake. You need to fix your microphones, for Christ's sake. 863 Radio Graffiti.
RuneScape Capitalist here. Shout out to Mining Gold. Shout out to the Capitalist Army, and shout out to you, Ghost. Happy Tectonic.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much, man. 815 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, I don't blame your dog. I would try to kill myself, too, if I lived in a place like that.
Shove it up your stupid, freaking heavy-tongue-sounding ass, all right? I wonder why your tongue's so heavy. What did you get it numb doing, fruit bowl? 310 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Go. Should I invest in Bitcoin?
Jesus Christ. Anyway, let's take a couple of freaking Skype callers. Here we go. How about Isaac Binding, Radio Graffiti? Jesus, can you take the mic out of your anal passage, for Christ's sake? Jesus Christ. Raiden Snake, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, first-time caller in the United Kingdom. Shout out to Kraskin. He's asked me to pass on the messages, a couple of messages if I can.
All right, hurry up, man.
That's right with you. Yeah, put it simple. He said he apologised he hasn't been on. He wanted to mention he'd love to do an Ask Kraskin sometime. And also...
Oh, well, we'll look into it. We'll see what's going on. 513 Radio Graffiti. Jesus Christ. Jonas, Radio Graffiti. And I hate to keep beat Templeton here, but... Oh, you piece of crap. Shut up, shut up. Shut up about my dog already, for Christ's sake. You freaking cyber vermin, you troll terrorist. That's it. The show's over. All right, I'm glad it's over because I'm tired of these dog memes. I'm tired of these dog accounts. Enough of this crap. Anyway, folks, that is all for the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. Please follow me on Twitter. Politics Ghost is the Twitter name. All right, and be sure to follow everything that we do because the capitalist army is doing political damage, folks, and you want to be there to see it. All right, Politics Ghost, all one word, no underscores on Twitter. Follow it, baby. And I'm out of here. Long live the capitalist army, baby. And until next time, I'm out of here, folks. I'm out of here.
That isn't just the sound of the all-new 2016 Mercedes-Benz GLC being put through its paces. It's the sound of innovation. The innovation behind one of the most advanced SUVs on the road today. With multiple driving modes, a suite of intelligent drive systems, and a technology-filled cabin that sets new standards in modern luxury. This is what innovation sounds like. Now, discover what it feels like in a 2016 Mercedes-Benz GLC.
Some equipment described as optional.